Hi! Hey guys, this is Farah from Magic Bookshelf. I've noticed that I never introduced myself in my videos, which totally sucks because probably half of you don't even know my name. So that's not good. Anyways, as you can read from the title above, you are watching my wrap-up video for the month of February and my TBR video for the month of March. I've decided to just put them in one video because I haven't read much in February and I don't plan to read much either in the month of March. The first book that I read was actually the last 100 pages or so, and it was Uninvited by Sophie Jordan. This is a dystopian, and this is actually the first book that I read by Sophie Jordan, and it was actually a really good book. I really enjoyed it. And I'm definitely going to do a video review on this one because it was a really good book, and I honestly think that a lot of dystopian fans out there will definitely enjoy this one. Then I picked up Fracture Me. This is Unite Me, which is Destroy Me and Fracture Me in one, and Fracture Me is just Adam's POV. If you guys don't know, this is a Shatter Me novella, and I think it is like, how many pages overall? Like 100 pages or so? So yeah, 100 pages, so I really don't count this as a book because it's like really tiny, but yeah. Then I went ahead and I read Ignite Me, which is the last book in the Shatter Me trilogy. This was a really good book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and if you haven't already watched our live show where me, my sister, and some other cool bloggers discuss this book into details because it requires a lot of details, a lot of discussions, details. I don't even think if that makes sense anymore. Then I went ahead and I picked up Panic by Lauren Oliver. Now this was a really good book. It was an awesome book. It's a contemporary mystery thriller. It's like they play these games and you might think like, games, oh my god, it's a dystopian, but no, it's not. It's actually set in a real world with real people. I mean, like real, like this time of life. It was a really cool book. I think I finished it in like 2 days. Like this was the only book that I went so fast through. Even though Ignite Me was awesome and all, I did take my time reading it because again, I didn't want to finish it, and also I had a lot of schoolwork. But yeah, this book was honestly really good, and it's a standalone, so it was a bit sad to see those characters leave. But yeah, it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Then I unfortunately picked up Before My Eyes by Caroline Bach. This is a contemporary realistic fiction, and if you guys don't already know, I'm a humongous fan of realistic fiction, and this book, which is just crap. I'm sorry, I will link you down below to my written review that is on my blog, but if you guys want me to do a video review of this one, I will gladly do. But this book was actually very disappointing. I hated it so much. I felt like it was a waste of time. I don't know why I DNF'd it. I actually had a reason. I actually did have a legit reason for not DNFing it. But again, yeah, I don't want to take up too much time of this video for this book. But yes, if you guys would like to hear a more detailed review of this book, you can ask me down below to film one. I went ahead and I started another book. I was only able to read, it's on my phone, hold on. Because I read on my Nook, and my Nook has a different number of pages than the actual book pages. So I had to calculate it. I read 150 pages out of 400, and it is Maybe One Day by Melissa Cantor. This is a contemporary realistic fiction book as well. And so far it's pretty good. It's about, it's about two best friends, they're right there. Two best friends, and one of them gets cancer, and basically right now it's the struggle of, because they've been together since at a young age, they went to school together and all that, and then you kind of see how both of them are struggling. One of the girls is struggling to go on with her life without the other girl who's sick and always in the hospital. So you can see like how both sides actually struggle, and not the person who is diagnosed with cancer or whatever. But yeah, it was, so far it's pretty good, and these are the books that I read in the month of February. Now going on to the month of March, my favorite month of the year. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you? I get close, it gets out of focus, so I try not to do that. But do you know why it's my favorite month? It's because 17 years ago, a baby girl was born into this world. And that baby girl, so cheesy, but yeah, it's my birthday month, and I'm never excited for birthdays because you just get older and I don't want to get older. But yeah, I'm excited because I get gifts. That's the only reason why I'm excited. But this time, guys, don't expect a birthday book haul because I'm actually asking everyone to get me anything other than a book, because honestly I have too many books that I haven't even read, and I know if anybody buys me books right now, I'll never read them until 3 years later or whatever. So I told them I do not want books, I want other stuff that I can use right now, this year, hopefully. Anyways, now off to showing you the books that I plan to read in the month of March. I do have a lot of ebooks in the month of March, so I'll show you those first. The first one being 16 Things I Thought Were True by Jenny Gertler. Sorry if you guys can't see this properly, I don't know. So this is again a contemporary. I've read 2 of Jenny Gertler's books, Who I Kissed and another one, oh my god, the one about friendship and stuff. Ugh, I totally forgot it. Books I read by Jenny Gertler were mediocre. Like, they weren't bad, they weren't amazingly good, but they were good. But so I kind of do want to read, like, the only reason I'm going on because I do know that her books are good, but I want for once in my life to read a book that will amaze me, so maybe this one will do it. Next is a book that I'm very excited about. I was eyeing it since it first came out, I think, and it is Ask Again Later by Liz Kzukas. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But this book sounds like a really cool contemporary book. Like the synopsis and everything kind of reminds me of Ditched by who? By this person's name. But yeah, this one says 1 prom, 2 dates, a night to remember. So it sounds like this chill contemporary that you're going to fly through because it's just so cute and adorable and funny and amazing. You're gonna be amazing, won't you? It's gonna be amazing. I really hope it's gonna be amazing. Then I have another book that I've been wanting to read for so long, and it is Dear Killer by Catherine Ewell. This is a contemporary mystery, and it sounds like a really cool book. It says perfect in her methods, precise in her madness. And this one sounds like, I'm a big fan of mysteries that include murders especially, so in killing I find them very cool, trying to find out who the killer is or whatever. In this particular book, the main protagonist is the one who's doing the killing, so that's a little bit creepy and weird and cool. So I'm really excited to see how this one unfolds itself to me. I wasn't really planning on showing you guys this book because it is for school, but again, it is a book, right? So it's gotta be mentioned. Anyways, I am going to be finishing Fifth Business by Robertson Davies, a classic, and I don't read much classics, so maybe it's good that the school forces us to read classics. Is it getting dark in here? I think it's getting dark, right? It's that time between 6 and 7 where the sun sets and then it becomes dark, so I really have to finish this video before it gets dark. This is a classic. So far I've read 40 pages of it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not YA, so it's whatever. But yeah, I wanted to read 1984 so bad because my friends got to read it and I didn't because I'm in a different class. But yes, I got stuck with this one. Then I plan to finish a book that I started 5 months ago and I read 230 pages of, and that is A Fool's Errand by Maureen Fergus. This book is a historical fantasy book and it's actually like 500 pages, which is huge, and I actually don't have time to finish it. So this month, since I don't have a lot of review books, only 4, which is pretty good, I will hopefully be I'll hopefully have the time to read this and finish it. So I'm sorry for the sudden brightness of the video. I changed some settings in the camera because like I said, it's getting darker. Hopefully, my goal, if I do finish these books all, and the month of March did not finish yet, I will be adding another book. That book I will be reading in this month, hopefully. I'm not going to mention it because I just find it stupid because I've mentioned it in so many of my other TBR piles and I never just got the chance to reading it. So I'd rather not mention it because honestly there might be a very, very, very slight chance that I do actually get into reading it. So yeah, these are all my books that I plan to read and the books that I did read in the month of February and the books that I plan to read in the month of March, and I'm moving my hands a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and comment below with any of the books that you're excited for, any of the books that you'd like to see a video review of. I will hopefully do it very soon. Again, once more, thanks guys for watching. Bye!